Hey everyone, it's the Sheriff with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we're going to be talking about the Demon Lord clan boss, and more specifically, which chest you should be going for. So, to start out with here, if you're a newer player and you're working your way up through normal, hard, brutal, maybe starting to get into Nightmare a little bit, it might be confusing, should I, um, two key brutal, and then do hard and normal, or maybe you can put all four of your keys into nightmare, but then you won't get any of the rewards for any of these chests. So I'll break it down for you. I'll give you guys the quick answer first, and then we'll go in and take a look at all the math, and we can figure out which is the exact chest that you should be going for. So to start out with, all the way up from easy to nightmare, you can take a look. The chests work progressively. So you've got on easy, you've got your novice, adept, and warrior. And then going into hard, you still have the adept chest and the warrior chest. And then you've got the knight chest now. Same thing, now you've got knight here on hard, and then you've got newly introduced guardian. Brutal, same thing. You've got guardian, then master, then grandmaster. And nightmare, you've got still have your guardian, master, grandmaster, and now you have an ultimate chest. So if the chest name is the same, it's going to be the exact same chest. It is the same thing no matter what. So if you can get this, um, warrior chest here on normal, it's going to be the exact same thing as this warrior chest from hard. So if you're thinking, you can put two keys into hard and get 7 million damage done, but you can put one key into normal and do 5 million damage, it's going to be the exact same thing, right? Because it's still going to be it's actually going to be better to do your one key on normal. Because you get the knight chest from normal, and you will not get the knight chest from hard until you get 7.7 million damage. So that's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. You guys can figure that out. Most people should be moving past easy, normal, and hard pretty quickly. Now, I think the next big thing is if you get stuck trying to decide whether or not you should start attacking Nightmare next, I think is the next biggest question. So we'll take a look here at this ultimate chest in Nightmare. So this is the first shot at a Sacred Shard and a Legendary Skill Tome. So the quick answer here is if you can put all four keys into your Nightmare Clan boss and you can get this ultimate chest, you should go for it 100% of the time. This is your first shot at a Sacred, and a Sacred Shard is worth 25 Ancient Shards when you're looking at Summon Rush points. And now here we'll take a look at the Ultra Nightmare Clan boss, right? So even this Mythical, Divine, and Celestial chests, you cannot get a Sacred, but if you can get max rewards on Ultra Nightmare, you can get a Sacred and a Legendary Skill Tome. So again, if you can max this out, go for it. And you might be thinking, well, is it better for me to, put, maybe you can two key Nightmare and then, put an extra two keys into Ultra Nightmare and you can get maybe your Celestial chest or something like that. Again, if you can 4-key Ultra Nightmare and get the 70 million, that's what you need to go for right away. So now I'll go ahead and I can pull up some of the math. This is actually going to be on ayumilove.net. It's a great website. We can take a look here. I'll make sure to link this in the video description. This is all of the drop rates for everything here. And we'll just take a look real quick here. So if you care about the gear, right, we can kind of take a look. This is the 6-star gear in these bottom 3 columns. They don't even drop until you get to Ultra Nightmare. So, really don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be getting good gear from Clan Boss because you're not going to get it until you hit Ultra Nightmare. And even then, the drop rates for Legendary is kind of trash, to be honest with you. Um, you know, from the last chest, you only have a 12% chance to get a 6-star Legendary. It's not great. So I wouldn't worry about, I wouldn't pick which chest you're going for based on gear. So that being said, we can take a look at this. I just took a little snip of it, right? So you've got your shards right here and your skill tomes right here. So you can kind of see the chests right here, right? So here's your warrior chest for the last one on normal, or sorry, last one on easy, all the way up to the last chest on nightmare, which is going to be this column. Okay, so we'll take a look. If you can get a 4 key on nightmare, here you have a 6% chance at getting a sacred shard, 3% chance at a void, and a 21% chance to pull an ancient shard. So we can take a look, right? We already know sacred shard is worth 25 ancient shards in terms of summon rush points. And we can also go ahead here, right? If you're going to say, well, I can 4 key nightmare, but I'd be able to, 1 key brutal, hard, normal, and easy, right? So we'll even take into account, let's add up this 9.21 for the last chest in brutal, 3.72 for the last chest in hard, 1.95 for the last chest in normal, and then 2.51 for the last chest in easy. When we add all of these together, right, our target is to beat this 21.34%. You're only looking at 17%. So even if you're saying, oh, well, I'd get more ancient shards if I did easy, normal, hard, and brutal, that isn't even true, right? You're going to get more ancient shards just for going for this last chest in normal. Plus, you're going to have the sacreds. The only thing is that you're going to get slightly less voids, right? We've got this 3% here. I went through and I added up. If you get the last chest on brutal, hard, easy, and normal, it's going to be a 4.67% chance. So you are losing about 1.5% on the void shards. But again, an extra 6% chance to go for the sacred, and the 21% chance to get an ancient is massive. So now we'll take a look at the Ultra Nightmare, right? So again, if you can max out Ultra Nightmare, you have a 50% chance of getting an ancient shard. That means if your clan is killing it, you're on average going to get an ancient every single day. You have an 18% chance at a void and a 13% chance at a sacred. So again, you kill it 36% of the time, you're going to get a void, right? You add these up, you have a 80% chance to pull any of these 3 shards. So if you can go ahead and 4 key Ultra Nightmare, I would 100% be going for that over, a 1 key Nightmare, and maybe you can 3 key this Celestial chest, right? Because even if you can 3 key this and 1 key Nightmare, you're looking at, you've got 18 plus 21, you have a 40% chance at a Ancient, which is still not as good as this Transcendent chest, and you've got a 6.5% chance at a Void, which is, again, not even close to this Transcendent, and a 6% chance at a Sacred, which, again, is not even close to this, it's half of this 13%. So, 100%, if you can 4 key Ultra Nightmare, go for it. If you can 4 key Nightmare, go for it. Don't go for anything else, right? And again, you can see here on skill tomes, right? You can only get the legendary skill tome from this ultimate chest, and look at that, 9.48% chance, less than a 2% chance on these other chests, and that would be, you max out brutal, you max out hard, that's a 3% chance, and you max out normal, right? 4% chance, doubles your percentage, plus you get this 6% chance at a legendary tome. And same thing here, right? 10% chance if you can get Ultra Nightmare, right? And none of these chests have any shot at a legendary skill tome. So again, 100%. If you can 4-key this, this is what you're going for. This Transcendent chest is unbelievable rewards, and then this Ultimate chest is also great rewards. So 4-key your Nightmare as soon as you can, and then as soon as you can from there, make the jump and start 4-keying Ultra Nightmare. Now, if you can start to 3-key Nightmare, I would actually say it depends on how much damage you can do, but you're gonna want to start seeing if you can 1-key this mythical chest, because you've got a 17% chance to start pulling ancient shards and a 3.52% for voids. So you always want to do as many keys to get this ultimate chest as you can. Start working your way up to Ultra Nightmare until you can 4-key Ultra Nightmare. As soon as you can 4-key Ultra Nightmare, you're going to jump to this Transcendent chest. So again, work your way up until you can get to the 4-key Ultimate. Then, as you start cutting down on keys on this Ultimate chest, work your way up in Ultra Nightmare until you can 4-key Ultra Nightmare. And then as soon as you can 4-key Ultra Nightmare, right, maybe once you cut down to a 3-key or a 2-key, right, come back here and start trying to get this ultimate chest with your 1 or 2 extra keys in Nightmare. And, obviously if you can't hit the ultimate chest in Nightmare, but you're, 3-keying this Transcendent chest, you're still going to be hitting Nightmare no matter what. So I think that's a pretty easy choice. All right, that's it for the video today, guys. I hope this helped someone. I know it took me a little bit to find this info, right? I just started my new account. I wasn't 100% sure what I should be going for, but I'm able to get a very sure 4-key Ultra Nightmare, and if I get lucky with Affinity, I can. I just barely squeaked out this 1 key on Nightmare. Or sorry, yeah, Nightmare, not Ultra Nightmare. Barely squeaked out this 3-key in Nightmare. So I definitely cannot do the 17.57 damage on Ultra Nightmare yet, so my 4th key is going to be going to Brutal, and I'll probably land somewhere around this Guardian or Master chest. But alright, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you guys liked it, and if this helped, and have an awesome day.